It's the morning of day 5. Had a great night's sleep at Laughing Heart Hostel. Moved out of my private room because that's reserved for tonight, so I moved into a bunk room. Don't know if there'll be anybody else in or not. Let me show you around that. It's simple, but really nice. As I stumble out the front door. So I just got everything dumped on the bed there. Things are still drying. But it's a nice big room. Got a great hiker box here. All sorts of stuff in it. Well, let's give you a little tour around the outside here of the place. There's another duplex cabin here for rent. And that's the main bunkhouse. That's where I'm at. But it's got it really fixed up nice. I don't know if that's a private residence or like a boarding house. Oh, it says lodge. Yep. So that's a lodge, another place you can stay. Pretty fancy. Then another building over here. Real cool. Down here there's a rock garden and some kind of, they got corn growing down in a garden down here. Never actually saw the front of the place. Laughing Heart Lodge and Hostel, since I came in right off the trail. But I'm gonna walk down into town. There's a school across the street, just says Hot Springs School, so it might cover several grades. Came across a monument here, erected in 1926, says, "In loving memory of Robert E. Lee, and to mark the route of the Dixie Highway. Long live the South." Walking down into town. There's the restaurant I ate at last night. Hot Springs Rafting Company. Little tobacco shop and Harley Davidson clothing store. This walk through town here, down this main street, is actually the Appalachian Trail. It's one of the few towns that goes right down the middle of. The Alpine Court. It's another trail hostel or motel. Dorland Memorial Presbyterian Church. How cute. And the public library. U.S. Post Office. I've got a box waiting there for me. Come back a little bit later today and pick it up on my way back to the hostel. Changed my mind, imagine that, and stopped and picked up my box. It's got a bunch of food in it and things I need to get planned out the next stretch of the trip. So if I need to stop and buy anything at the Outfitters, I need to know what I sent in the box. And I don't remember. A hardware store across the street. This is just the cool. Hikers Ridge Ministries and Resource Center. Real cool. This is not the French Broad River. Little creek. Spring Creek Tavern. It's kind of downtown coming here. People staring at me because I'm videotaping them. Here's a cool thing. Campobello restaurant. They also have cabins here. And they do massages and you can sit in the hot springs and everything. The mineral water springs. City Hall. And a laundromat. Pretty much everything you need. And then the train track. And I understand the restaurant that I want, Iron Horse Station, is right down the road here. I'm at the Iron Horse restaurant and got a great menu, and I'm going to go ahead and get me some ribs and a nice big lunch. I picked up my box from the post office, so I'm going to go ahead and go through it and see what items I need to buy to make it onto Erwin. Train is going across the front of the restaurant here. I guess that explains the name Iron Horse. Check that out. Full rack of ribs, cheddar broccoli soup, and fries. Oh yeah. And I still have this half of the order to bring back to the hostel for dinner tonight. Well, after my wonderful lunch, did a little shopping in town. This is the food I'm going to need for the next 6 days. So I'm going through it all, getting it all packed up, and ready to hit the trail early in the morning. Well, it's about 7:30 on day 5, Friday. And I'm tired. Got everything all packed up, ready to go in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and get some extra sleep, I think. I ate the rest of those ribs from dinner. I'm going to drink a ton of water and get some sleep. It's been a nice, relaxing day here in Hot Springs.